Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fenton Forest with me, See What Ye So here in Farming Simulator 19. I am currently, as you can see, in the process of doing the canola harvest that I have over here on field 26. I've been having a bit of a play. The reason why some of it's already harvested and why it's harvested in such a weird and wonderful way is because the developers of Courseplay asked me to do a video of the issues I was having with the harvester not harvesting and having the lure errors and script errors and stuff when I was trying to use Courseplay for harvesting. And so yeah, I basically was using this field as my test demo course to record some footage to send to them. But it's ever so weird because despite the issues I'm having on this map with Courseplay, I'm not having issues with Courseplay on other maps. For example, on Stevie's Lakeland Vale map, everything's working fine. The harvesters will harvest fields fine in whatever mode I put them in. If I just have them running up and down harvesting, they work. They will even self-unload. You know? Which is like, wow. But on this map, I'm just getting errors galore. Now, it could be a map issue. There may be something wrong with the map because this obviously isn't I'm not running the most latest up-to-date version of the Fenton Forest 4X map because, you know, what happened was, of course, I started filming my series, as I very often do, and obviously, Mr. Stevie kept making adjustments and alterations and releasing new updated versions. Some of them required you to start a new save game if you installed them. Some of them didn't. I'm at the point with the version that I'm running where if I wanted to update to any version that he released after, I would have had to have started a complete new save game. And with seasons and everything, I just didn't want to do that. So I stayed on an old version of the map, and that may be why I'm having a problem with Courseplay and why it's throwing errors. It may be something in the map that Courseplay doesn't like. Another thing that someone has suggested to me is the number of mods that I have installed that use scripts. So things like the Global Company mods, some of the other mods that I use, GPS, you know, guidance steering, follow me, all those sorts of mods which are very script heavy. It may be the fact that I've got too many mods that are using scripts and Giant's game engine doesn't actually support a great deal. I've seen a couple of times in my log that I have maybe exceeded the amount of script memory that the game engine can support, and that may be one of the reasons why I'm having issues. Maybe on some of the newer maps that I've been playing and testing on, like Lakeland Vale, where I'm not running anywhere near as many mods as I have run in this Let's Play. I'm not having problems, where pretty much on the Lakeland Vale map that I've been testing and playing around on, the only script mod I am using is Courseplay. I've got nothing else. I haven't even got any like Global Company placeables. I know Stevie's got his Global Company placeables for his new map, but I have yet to place any on the map and buy any. I've just literally loaded up the map. The first couple of fields on the map, fields like 1 through 5 are like ready to harvest as soon as you start. One of them's wheat. One of the fields I think starts as oats. One of them starts as barley. You've then got a cotton field to harvest, and then you've got a wheat field. I think it's one of a big field just between your farm and the shop. So I've just harvested those, and it worked fine. Courseplay behaved quite nicely on that map. The combines behaved nicely, and the trucks and trailers, even when I put them into mode 2, which is like the experimental, currently still heavily work in progress part of the game, they work fine. So I don't know. I have updated Courseplay again. I am on now version 397, which means that there is a couple of little changes. However, I may not be, apart from like selling stuff, selling crops, doing like me slurry and BGA runs, I don't think I'm going to be using Courseplay anymore for field work on this particular save game. Some people may be cheering right now hearing me say that. But yeah, they've added a couple of extra features, and I think one of the things you're supposed to have, use pathfinding in turns, that is supposed to be always activated now for every vehicle. You're not supposed to turn that off for any vehicle. And you can also turn this on if you're using a vehicle that isn't towing anything, which apparently is supposed to make it a little bit better. So me tractor. Now the reason I've got the tractor there with a trailer on the back and not a truck is because again, when the Courseplay devs asked me to test and do the video the other evening, I tried it with a truck and trailer, didn't work, and then I tried it with a tractor and trailer using a standard in-game tractor, standard in-game trailer, not a modded tractor or trailer, and it didn't work with that either. So yeah, I think for the rest of this Let's Play series I'm going to be doing all the harvesting myself by hand. Does unfortunately mean I can't run multiple machines unless I hire AI workers. One of the things, however, I can do as I'm finishing off this field, I think I do have a truck parked at the top of the map. You might just be able to see a little black thing next to that field. I think that's me little man truck and trailer. I might be able to drag that down here to assist me in doing some unloading, because that Xerion is going to get full very quickly, and as I discovered when I was recording the video the other night for the Courseplay devs, the auto unload course from this field to the silo and back again takes quite a long time with that tractor, because that tractor's not very fast. That tractor only does about 50 kilometers an hour, so it's pretty flipping slow at travelling to the farm, unloading the trailer and then driving back. So to give that a bit of a miss, which also means that I'm obviously using the fill level warning mod to assist me a little bit as I'm doing my harvest, because obviously I don't want to be in a position whereby I stop with my pipe in the crop. Right now I'm kind of doing an okay job. I know some people would say, probably sit there right now looking at the computer going, see Waddy, why don't you just put the tractor into follow me mode and have it follow the harvester so you can keep unloading as you're driving. I could do that, however, in my attempts to fix the issue with that I was having with Causeplay, I've removed follow me from my mod folder. I've removed it from this save game. Along with several other mods, which has caused an interesting little problem back at the main farm. If I head back to the main farm quickly, we'll come over here to the line production building, because you might be able to spot the problem. Has anyone seen it yet? Has anyone seen the problem? Do you need a hint? You need a little bit of the hand? If I just have a walk over here, what do you notice? Yep, those of you sat there right now watching the video saying, looks like there's something missing from your farm, you would indeed be correct. What I am missing is that lovely building, that lovely little barn building that you could put bales into, which would then shred the bales and let you take out loose material out the other side. The bale shredder, basically. It was a mod I downloaded from LS Mod Company's website. Obviously, the people who make Global Company, it was a Global Company functioning mod. It wasn't made by LS Mod Company, it was made by somebody else who obviously uploaded it on their site. However, what they failed to do, or what they have failed to do, is as Global Company has been updated over the months and we've had new versions rolling out, they've never actually updated or patched the mod. So the bale shredder, unfortunately, was part of the same mod pack that had the bale storage buildings in that I had originally on the map. So when I took the bale storage mod out, I lost my bale shredder, which also means that any grass, hay, straw, silage that I had stored in there has gone as well. Which isn't really helping me with my TMR situation, I'm going to say. TMR is obviously pretty situation critical at this moment in time, for me. And losing all my grass, hay, straw and silage that I had in that building has not helped. So I may very well be selling off my cows a lot sooner than I first, planned. This is going to take me a while to do with a single harvester. And also I apologise if there's a bit of a break in the audio in the video there, and lack of commentary. It's just that other people in my house started shouting at one another from different rooms. Rather than just meeting and having a conversation, they feel the need to just shout at each other. And they're oblivious to the fact that I'm trying to work here. I'm trying to work, I'm trying to record a video, and they're fucking shouting about the car failing its MOT. Which means they can't pick it up. Today, it's going to take 3 days for the garage to get the bits to repair what's failed. So now they don't have a car for 3 days, and all the drama. So let's get this canola harvest finished. As I was trying to say before everyone started arguing and shouting at one another, I don't think on this map I am going to get another harvest. Oh, we might do. We might get a harvest, a grass mowing, should I say, not a harvest. We might get a grass mowing, which means I might be able to make some hay. Which means I might be able to do some TMR. Because it turns out it's the hay that I'm short of. It's the hay. It's not the straw. I thought I'd run out of straw, but I hadn't. I got plenty of straw. It's the hay in my TMR mixer that I've run out of. So I really need to make some hay. Now I've got some bales in my little storage building thing. Because obviously I have managed to produce bales not too long ago. It seems like Seasons finally fixed it, so you can make bales if you're playing, if you're only playing on like 3 or 6 day seasons. Because I was having a lot of trouble with trying to get grass to dry. It just was not working for me at all. And it did work the last time I tried it, or the last time we mowed it. So there's a possibility I may look at doing that. We ain't got any chance of rain coming. So I'm thinking to myself, it might be an idea to get that get the mower out, go do field 8, and then swing back, go up the top, do the field at the top. The only trouble is, without the bale shredder, it's really flipping awkward trying to put hay and stuff into the TMR mixer. The bales tend to fly and fall about all over the place when you're trying to load bales off the auto load trailer, and I was having issues with bales on forks, as you've always had issues with bales on forks, because the physics in this game are terrible whenever you're trying to pick anything up or lift anything up with forks, or pallet forks or buckets. So can forget that idea. That's not happening. So potentially, if I do mow the grass, which if I do, I'll probably do it with our. Have we got the big mower? I can't remember. We've got the normal crone, haven't we? Right, what I'm going to do is set this guy off. I'm going to hire a normal helper. Normal helper is hired. Right. Let me have a quick think. Where's the mower parked? Where does the mower live when it's not parked here? That's the Terrogator. Because yeah, I know this field has only just turned yellow, so it's only just reached harvest stage. So you're not going to get a great yield off of it until it's at its full dark orange phase or stage. But at the end of the day, I need hay like yesterday, so let's go and make some hay. I do have a hay dryer though, don't I? Oh, now my brain's thinking. Because I've got two machines down by the cows. One of them's a TMR. What's the other green machine? Is it a hay dryer? That might be a hay dryer. I could. So even if I can't... it is. And there is 52,998 litres of hay in there currently. Oh, that's perfect. Well, let's go grab that for a start. The only problem, of course, is I also need some hay to feed to our sheep. I need to feed the sheep, be able to feed the sheep as well. However, if this 52,000 litres of hay can be making some TMR right now this second for me, that's going to be good. Because that will at least feed the cows for a couple of days, which means I won't have to sell all the cows off. Very valuable. Let's have a look ski. Oh, I've got a bit of hay. Oh, okay. I'm going to check that out in a minute. Because what have I got in there? Well, I've got 141,000 litres of hay. But only 10... I've only got 10,000 litres of... Oh, what? Wish this game would make up its mind what I'm actually short of. 1 minute I think, oh, I've run out of straw, and then I realise I haven't. I then think, oh, it's hay that I've run out of, and now I find out, no, actually, you've got plenty of hay. It's flipping silage. And I bet I've not got any silage in my fermenty silo. My fermenty silo does not have any silage. So that means, yeah. We're going to get the mower. Is that the only mower I've got? Where's the little, I've got the little one somewhere. Where's he parked? Where's he live? Oh, I can't remember where I've left things. He's not up there on the map. That's Miserian. Seed Express. Where's me other mower then? He's got a loading wagon on the back. That's the big crane, that's not the little one. I might borrow this thing. This is because, yeah, this is the big M500. This isn't the 517. Where have I left the other mower? I honestly do not know. If it was anywhere, I would have said it'd have been parked down here, wouldn't it? It is parked down here. It's right there. I wonder if it's because it's parked. If it's parked in the, you know. Because if this is parked in Vehicle Explorer, you can't get that to do anything you want it to do. Right, let's have a look. Advanced settings then. When to lower them? Yep. Use pathfinding? Yeah, okay. Load course, it's going to be not custom field mow, it's going to be field 8. 9mm mow. Start at first waypoint. Drive corner. What do you mean you're in traffic? You're not in traffic. I'm getting loo errors straight away. This thing does not want to do what it's supposed to do. I'm gonna have to. I just gonna have to accept the possibility. That every single flipping job on this map that needs to be done is gonna have to be done by me. Because it's pretty clear that flipping courseplay don't work. Oh. Can't use courseplay. No, that's no good. Stop. He can do the whole field. Normal helper will harvest the field. Courseplay helper says, no bueno. No bueno. I am not doing it. Problem, oh no, helper has not stopped with the pipe in the crop. So I can carry on, get this guy emptying. So even if the guy mows the grass at this point and it turns it into hay, I'll just chuck that in the fermenting silo so I can get some silage. And that's me plan that I have now planned. What else can I be doing? I've got 2 fields up there. which are the oat and barley, or the wheat and barley, which need to be harvested. We've got a tri-vine parked over here. Which is obviously going to be doing the he's going to need to do the sunflower harvest very soon. One of the things I find a little bit weird with this harvester, and that's the header. I kind of wish it would fold up a little bit more. The little end bits fold in. I wish it would then fold maybe up a little bit more. Just either side of the wheels. That should maybe have another little hinge bit where it folds up. Just to make it a little bit easier to drive this thing around a map on roads and stuff. Because I don't think you can get a header trailer for these head. You can't get a header trailer for these headers. So you're kind of forced to travel around the map with the header like this. That's going to be kind of interesting to deal with. Back him up down here so he's out the way. I don't honestly know how to. So I can't do field work with courseplay on the save. I thought I started the engines. But what about an ordinary like transport course then? Is that working? Or is that just like no bueno? He's driving up and down, so yeah, we're getting grass cut. Because I was going to like do some work on, because you know we have got a bit of time left. I was going to have some of the tractors doing some work on some of these fields, even though we're never actually going to you know, I would like to have maybe tried that new seeder that I bought and have never used, and maybe had this field replanted and reseeded, even if, you know, even though I'm never ever going to harvest it. However, I just kind of don't see the point now. if I can't do it with courseplay, I'm kind of knackered. So, what course have I loaded? Oh, that comes from the other way. So I do want that one. Start course at. So courseplay will still do the transport courses quite nicely. He just won't do he won't do any like field work type stuff. Okay, That's going to cause me a little bit of a problem when I come to do me cotton harvest then, isn't it? Oh, joys. Because if I can't have both of them trundling up and down, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What is this guy? He's set to load what? He's actually going to unload to... He's going to be on the unload to silo transport course just as soon as I've got this guy down here finitoed. Once this guy's finished harvesting the canola today. Oh, I forgot. The brakes are shockingly bad. Brakes are shockingly bad on the class harvesters. Let's a quick check. How are we doing? Animals fed. Cows fed. Pigs fed. Sheep, yeah, they're okay. All good. Let's not panic about them too much then. Go and fetch Meaty the truck. So he did field 5, I think it was, as well. Which explains why he's already got canola in him. Before even I added and unloaded some canola in him. Excuse me. So, quick check again on the seasons menu. Sunflowers should be harvestable today, but they're not. Cotton will not be harvestable until the autumn, at least day 1 of autumn. No, sorry, sunflowers won't be harvestable till day 1 of autumn. So really, the next things for me to think about doing then are probably, I could get fields 17 and 18 kind of started. Have I not got my loady wagon? That looks just like a trailer to me. Not a this is not a that's got me me Brooks Big Daddy all in one job on the front. I suppose what I can do is get some depth for this. Get some fuel as we're about half a tank. Maybe go do some loading wagoning where the big fella's doing the straw. If I'm going to do that though, and I can't use course plate, I'm going to want a bigger loading wagon than the whatever it is I've got, whichever vehicle I've got Because I've got that one. Well, it says 90,000 litres. Did I get it in the 90,000 litre extension? Let's have a look, shall we? Did I buy it in a 90,000 litre capacity as a loading wagon? Nope, I bought it as a 60,000 litre loading wagon. So, you know what? We will sell that one. I might grab a newish one. I'm probably going to go for one of these. Main colour, rim colour. We'll make it at least look a bit. I'll have it in standard. I'll put big Michelins on it, and I will have the windrowers. I normally have the windrowers on it. So let me go grab that from the store. This bad boy can now go get some hay to put in the fermenting placeables for me. Make a bit more silage. Still got the potatoes and sugar beets to harvest as well on the map. They're not ready yet. I was kind of hoping they would be today. Yeah, you're parked in the wrong place really there, mate. You're quite awkward. Please may I move you? Ah, I know why you're parked there. Because he still had corn in him. So he's actually been feeding the pigs the whole time he's been parked there. Because as the pigs have been eating the corn, he's just been unloading and tipping back in. So I'll best leave him here for the time being. Because I do need to empty that corn out of him before he can do the sunflowers. But let's go get the grass, hay or whatever it is that the mower's currently making, and then let's get some silage on the go. So we can get some TMR on the go. Oh, crap. I meant to unfold that and I've detached it. Oh, sorry about that. Just got interrupted again because someone's moaning about their... Oh, where's your clip-on rear view mirror? Well, I haven't had a clip-on rear view mirror for several years. The last time I had a big, large, wide clip-on mirror thing was when I had my old Ford Estate, which was about 10, 11 years ago. Because one of the things that the car has failed its MOT on is the rear view mirror in the car is all like scratched and ghosted from when the car had the car had the upholstery scotch guarded and we had it paint treated and everything. When it come back from that process, the mirror looks like it's been like sanded. Looks like it's been sandpapered. So you can't see anything in the rear view mirror. And apparently, because it's a Mercedes car, they want to charge 400 quid for a new rear view mirror. For just a little bit of glass. For a little bit of mirror, £400. And I'm like, I mean, it's not my car. I don't drive it. I don't own it. It's not mine. But if I was the owner of the car, I would probably be looking on eBay for Mercedes rearview mirror and seeing what you could get one second hand. It doesn't have to be a brand new mirror. It's just a flipping mirror. You could just stick over the one that's already there, you know? That's all you need. Doesn't have to be like difficult. I mean, in the past, I've got bits and pieces for cars off eBay when I've had to replace like wing mirrors and bumpers and front bumpers when I've dented one and cracked one. So a piece of glass for a rear view mirror shouldn't be too difficult to get hold of, and I don't think it would cost 400 quid. And if you're the kind of person that does pay £400 for a Mercedes rear view mirror, you want your head testing. As much as I love Mercedes, and I'm obviously a big fan of their Formula 1 team, I think the prices for spare parts is a bit freaking outrageous sometimes. Maybe I should have a word with Mr. Helgi, because he lives in Germany. He might be able to get me a Mercedes rear view mirror cheaper over there. You just pop over to the factory for me, Mr. Helgi, and grab us a mirror. I'll pay you for the trouble, sir. But again, I just love it. The people just forget that here I am and I'm actually working. You know, my father may have retired on Friday of last week. My sister may be on holiday this week. My mother has always been a housewife, so she doesn't work. So the fact that 3 of them are at home doing nothing, they seem to think I'm not doing anything. But I'm working. I'm recording videos for my channel. You know, the same way as I will be live streaming this evening on Twitch for my channel. This is what I do. I'm a self-employed video content creator. And they need to understand that. I know it's hard for them at their age to grasp the idea that someone might stay at home and play video games all day for a living. But that's what I do. And that's what I've done for the last couple of years now. And it's hopefully what I will continue to do for many years to come. So that's all the grass mowed and picked up. So, yeah. JD. That's 177,000 litres. So, that should be TMR crisis averted. Diverted, whatever, however you want to pronounce it and say it. Right, part this back over here. We may use this again at some point. If I mow another field, I still need to keep going. I'm going to keep going with this harvester. It's going to take me a while. I know technically I have got 3 of these class harvesters. What I could obviously do is bring 2 more down here to assist me. However, at this point in time, with what's left on this field, I might as well let the AI worker carry on and finish off the field on his own, and do all that good stuff. Then what I might try and do is I might take the other 2 harvesters in the next video, because obviously I'm looking at the clock and realising this is this video's getting quite long now. I may decide to go and look at I could have sworn I had a low loader, because I could have put the combine on the loader, one of the Lexians or both Lexians, and gone up and done. That's what I might do then. Next video, get a low loader and go up there and do fields 17 and 18. Also, that reminds me, it gives me a chance to test something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I've talked about this in live streams, and I've talked about this with Mr. Helgi. I want to test that thing where you put the combine on the low loader with the header, you set it running, and then basically you drive you drive like a mental in with the truck, pulling the low loader with the harvester sat on the back of it, and you let the harvester do the harvesting. You harvest it like whatever speed the truck and trailer can drive at, rather than what speed the harvester's capable of. The harvester's just sat there with the blade spinning, so it'll choose through the field fairly quickly. So I might give that a go. So if you're looking for a realism video, if you're one of these farm sim realism players, next video may not be for you, as I try and experiment with just do a few things for fun as we're getting to the end of this series. And as I've got to the end of this video, I will say to everybody, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you all again very soon for another video. Goodbye for now.